It's another Sunday and we are cooking up some delicious food today. So I want to welcome you to Suel's Kitchen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's another Sunday. I was away for 2 Sundays. I was a little busy, but I am back today and I just want to welcome you. And if you're just joining, welcome. So today we're going to be making Indian. Again, we're going back Indian style today. So what's on the menu today? We're going to do rice, of course. How could we not have rice when we're having Indian? So right now in the oven, I have upside down pineapple cake baking. I went ahead and I did it because I wanted to cool so we could turn it over and look at how pretty it is. And we are going to do a kale tofu curry. Delicious. And we're going to do some basmati rice with that on the side. I'm dicing up some onions now to put in the rice. And we're going to do a carrot peas basmati rice with a little bit of Indian spice. So, and we're going to...
Winston, Johnson, Claudia, Judith Nugent, Margaret Richards.
Welcome. Hi, Margaret. I missed you last week and the week before. I miss all of you guys. I was just missing you so much. Welcome back to Suel's Kitchen. Today we're going to do a little Indian style dinner. Right now I'm just going to do the rice. I'm going to start with the rice. I already did the dessert before I came on. I am doing an upside down pineapple cake. What? Upside down. Upside down. Alright, in here I have some oil. I'm going to do some rice, but I want to spice it up a little.
Margaret says, I am here, I miss you.
Yeah, miss all of you all. So in here I'm just going to add my onion to a little olive oil. So this I'm going to add a little anise seeds. You know I love my anise seeds. Oh, and guys, you know what I forget to tell you about the flatbread. I did some flatbread. I actually have them proofing right now. So that's what's going on there. So while the onion, I'm going to add the carrot. Just regular carrots and green beans frozen. I'm just going to add about a cup. And to this, we're just going to stir. While that is going, I'm just going to crush 1 garlic. 1 head of garlic. And I'm going to add that to it. I'm not even going to dice it. I'm just going to pour it in. Over here, I have some water. I'm going too fast. I have some water boiling to pour over it. So, then I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. You know what? 2 teaspoons. I like it a little salty. Here goes my kettle. Turn off the wrong fire. My cake is almost ready. I'm going to check it after I finish pouring off the water off the rice. And guys, you know I always try to soak my rice. Because when you soak it, it goes a long way. We're going to put the rice together and get it out of the way. So what we're going to do with our tofu today, we're going to put it in some flour. And we're going to deep fry it. And what I went ahead and did also, my kale, I put it in the food processor. And I kind of chopped it up real fine. because I want it to kind of blend in with the sauce that we're gonna put the tofu in, and we're gonna add a little chickpeas to it just to give it a little oomph. Okay guys, I'm gonna pour this, oops, sorry, pour this over the rice. Just cover it, don't pour too much. We're gonna cover this. You know, rice is pretty easy to make, so we're just gonna leave the rice. Once it comes to a boil, I'm gonna turn the stove down. So guys, in here, in this pot, I hope you're seeing, babes, you wanna? In this pot, I have, let me turn this light on. So guys, if you're just joining, I wanna welcome you to Suel's Kitchen. And what we're doing today, we're going Indian again. You know, I love Indian because Indian tend to have a lot of things that I like to eat, a lot of vegan type meals. So I like to do Indian style. So all I'm gonna do is just put them in the flour, shake them off real well, and we're gonna dump them in the oil. Oops, the oil is not as hot as I thought it would be. Anyway, we're gonna deep fry those. I turned the stove down and didn't recognize that I turned it down so low. I thought it would be hotter. So if you're just joining, I want to tell you what we're doing. We're making, in the oven right now, I have a upside down cake, which is ready. I'm actually going to take it out. There it is. Nice and pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm going to get something to put it to the side. We're going to leave it, let it cool. The last time I did a peach upside down cake, remember guys, I couldn't turn it over because I did it on the live, so it was too hot to turn over. So what I did, I went ahead and I just did this before so we can get a chance to turn it over. So we're going to let it sit. You want to get a... We're going to let it sit on the counter and cool. So if you're just joining, I want to welcome you to Suel's Kitchen. Today we're going Indian again. Over here, I have, babes, you want to come and take a shot? Over here I have the flatbread. I'm actually going to make it long and then I'm going to cut it once it's baked. I'm just having it proof right now. I'm just going to raise it again and then we're going to bake it. Probably in another 15 minutes I'm going to put it in the oven. So we did this before, and all this is 4 cups of flour. So it's 4 cups of flour, 1.5 cup of warm coconut milk, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of yeast, and I also had a teaspoon of baking powder. So I put the yeast in the warm coconut milk, and I also put a tablespoon of coconut oil, butter oil, just to give it that nice coconut flavor. And what I did is I put the yeast in the warm milk, not hot, because you don't want to ruin the yeast. Warm, and then you let it sit, and once it starts bubbling up, then you add it to the flour. And you just need, you know, the way you would make dumplings, or if you know how to make bread, the way you make bread. And then after you're finished, I let it sit in the pan for like an hour, hour and a half. And then what happened, it doubled in size. And then I went ahead again, knead it again, and then I cut it in 2 pieces and I roll it out. And that's what we have here now, doing its last rising, proofed. They call it proofing. So that's what's happening. And then after that, now we're going to put it in the oven for like 10 minutes the most.
Yolanda Webs, I like Indian food.
Hi, Alanda, thank you.
Yolanda.
Yolanda Vega.
Web.
Sorry. Web. I just always like when she say that when she doing the welcome, welcome, welcome. So I just floured some tofu, and guys, I forget to tell you, I seasoned the tofu with some Indian spice, 5-spice. I did some coriander. And I did a little bit of turmeric. So I'm just gonna deep fry them and then put them aside, and then we're gonna go on to make the sauce, the curry sauce, to put them in. So we're just gonna let that fry. And as I said, we're going to also have, and for our salad today, we're gonna do a kale salad. We're gonna do a kale salad today. I'm gonna actually cut the kale in front of you guys while we're frying. So if you're just joining us, we wanna welcome you to Sewell's Kitchen. Welcome, welcome. And if it's your first time, welcome. And guys, as I always say, I keep repeating myself every week for the newcomers. I have a YouTube channel, and I want to ask you guys please to subscribe. Go over, take a minute, go over, subscribe and share. And guys, you could also share this video. You know, share it with a friend. Share it on Facebook. Make a watch party, anything. It's fine. So, we're going to do a nice kale salad. I'm going to use some lemon. We're going to use the lemon to cook it. So, I'm telling you, this pineapple upside down cake, it is killing me. It smells so good. I want to eat it right now. Smells really good. And it looks good. I wonder what's going on under the bottom of it. So I'm just going to eyeball my stuff. My rice is coming. We're going to turn that down. I'm actually going to put it to the back and leave the front free and turn the stove down so it just simmers. Simmer, simmer, simmer down. I'm going to move these around a little. Oh guys, I want to show you what I did with the kale. So the kale that I'm going to be putting in the curry, so I put it in the fruit processor and I pulse it a little, and this is what it looks like. It's nice and soft. So we're going to cut this to make the kale salad. I'm going to try to dice it real fine. And if you're just joining, guys, I want to welcome you. Welcome, welcome. And I'm telling you, it's been raining. I don't know where you're living. If it's raining, we've been having rain from this morning, and it's cold. It's getting cold.
You know, that's just need a piece of the cake.
Okay. You can have peace if you know where I live and you're nearby. If you're nearby and you know where I live, you can come, ring my bell. And I'll save you a piece. I'll make sure I cut it and put it aside, because the boys, once I get off the live, you know what happened in my house. It's food time. So guys, just dice it real small. And do it in, you know, stages. And you know, greens like kale is really good for you.
Put on the voting line.
Huh?
This is on the voting line.
Oh, vote for me too. Anyone you're voting for, just put an X for me too. Save me the life. Yes, guys, you should go out and exercise your right. It's a personal choice, but that's a good thing to do.
Should it say yes, it's raining here as well.
Okay, yeah, we're having a lot of rain, which is good because we need the rain. When was it? Was it on Friday we had snow? We had snow. Didn't stick really, but we had a little snow. I have a friend, and by her house, she's having actually winter. She lives way up in the Moondocks in Canada, far up. Or, what is the name? Wherever she lives, she's having a lot of snow, like real serious snow, storm. Far up there. So she's getting some serious snow. So guys, I'm gonna take out now the first set of tofu. I'm gonna put it in this container. It's nice. So we're gonna just take this out. Then we had the others. And just dice them real nice, you know, try to get them at the same size. If not, it's still fine. If they're not all at the same size. I'm just gonna just do it twice. I'm trying to fit all of that in at this time. So I'm not here forever. So if you're just joining, I want to welcome you to Suel's Kitchen. We're making today a kale tofu curry.
Nikki says she ate the coolest and she's going back to the Sunshine State.
Oh, I know, Nikki. I know. Which one? Sunshine, Jamaica? The real sunshine is Jamaica, you know, Nikki. That's the real deal. So I'm just going to force everything in here. It's going to take a little longer time to fry, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm going to come back to my peel soon. I just like to wash my hand in between. Keep it nice and clean. So guys, having a lot of greens is good. It's really good for you. Always try when you're having a meal to have some sort of greens. You know, there's a lot of great benefits from having greens. I know some people don't like having greens, but if you are traveling with low iron, you know that when you have like a bunch of kale, you know that helps with your iron. You know? So having greens is really good. So especially with we ladies, you know, sometimes we're our irons.
Nikki says she's coming for the cake.
Yes, Nikki, come. You know the address. If not, call me up. My husband wants to know who is it. Tell him who is it, Nikki.
Marjorie is smelly.
Hi, Marjorie. Welcome, welcome. Nikki, my sister, Nikki. Welcome, welcome. So if you're just joining us, we are making a kale salad.
Marjorie said good evening.
Good evening.
Smiley.
We are going to put our bread in soon. I am just going to wait a little bit more. And we're going to put in our bread. I'm just going to dice this and put it at the side, and we'll finish it in a little bit. I might have to jump to... We don't want to burn nothing, so we got to be vigilante. So guys, do you have any question for me? Any comments? Anything you want to ask me? Any question? Do you want to share anything with us? Have I cooked anything that you like, that you have tried, and it came out really good, and you want to share that with us?
Mickey say LOL.
She'll laugh off of you. I'll tell him after, Nikki. I'll tell him after. And it's going to be, oh!
Girl ain't good.
Nope. What's the last name? Look at the last name.
Reed.
Who is that? You don't know your family? Anyway, I think I'm not going to do it too much. You know when you kiss your teeth, then can't hear you? Yeah? Alright, guys. So what we're going to talk about today, you know, last night I did my first winter full-blown hot and cold shower. Full-blown. So I'm going to invite you guys and encourage you guys to do some hot and cold shower to build that immune system. You know, in the summertime, the hot and cold shower is not really serious, you know, because, oh, sorry for those that don't understand the patois. The hot and cold shower in the summertime is not that bad, you know, because the water is not as cold. But once it starts getting cold and the water gets really cold, then things get serious. But guess what? It's good for you because it builds your immune system, and with having COVID-19 and the flu season upon us, we want to build that immune system. So guys, try to have your hot and cold shower, and also dressing nice and proper, cover your limbs in the winter time. Also helps to keep your circulation good. You know, you don't cover your legs and cover your arms. That helps to keep your circulation good. So it helps to regulate your body nicely so you don't get sick. And try to eat a lot of greens in the winter time. Make some green juice. Some smoothie.
So what to drink? Water.
Water. You know when you go to Jamaica and them have the back where say water.
Mary Hart, say good evening.
Hi, good evening. You know, for those that has never been to Jamaica, I'm going to encourage you and invite you to go visit the beautiful, beautiful Jamaica. And for those that on the live that know Jamaica, the best thing to drink in the winter time is water. No juice. Unless you make it yourself. I'm joking. But the same kale that we're having now, you could juice the kale with some. You could juice the kale and you could add to it 1 green apple. You got a bunch of kale with 1 green apple. If you have a pen, you can write it down. This is a very good juice, green juice. And it's also is a detox. Natural detox. So I'm going to give you 2 seconds. If you have a pen or you want to do it on your phone, you could write the ingredients down and you could try it out. So we're done with this. Okay, you want to take a shot at the rice? There is our rice, my friends. You see the beauty? Look at that. Ooh. How is my sound this week? Are you guys hearing me good this week? Oh? Crazy, right, Margaret? The girl is crazy. Alright, we're going to start our... I'm just going to grease the bottom a little. The key to this now is this onion. Is the key to this sauce we're gonna make. Follow me carefully. We're gonna do 1 red onion.
Yes, Jamaica lady, tell them.
Yes, guys, because you know what? The heat in the house it tends to dry out our skin and dry us out. So we need to, you know, put back. You know this song where it says, take back what the devil stole from you. You got to put back what the heat stole from you, which is liquid. All right, so let's go now for the ingredients for the good improvement. Okay, so we're gonna do the ingredients now for the green juice. So let's go. So you're gonna get a bunch of kale, one bunch. It don't have to be a big bunch. You're gonna get one cucumber. There is a joke behind the camera. Behind the camera, there's a big joke. You wanna shut the joke? Anyway, we're gonna get a bunch of kale. You're gonna get one cucumber, one green apple. If they're small, you can do 2 green apple. This should get you a large mason jar full with a little leftover. You're gonna get some celery. You're gonna get a piece of ginger, 1 lemon, and you're gonna juice all of that. And you know what, guys? If you could get one small piece, if you could get one small piece of dandelion, a small piece, because it's very strong, you could put that in there, and then you could just drink that throughout the day. And if you really want it to be effective, you could do it for 2 days or so. Or you could just do it the whole day. Just have it the whole day. And don't heat anything. Just have the green juice for the whole day. And that's a nice detox. Alright guys, so now we're going to let this sweat. I'm going to add some coconut oil to it. And we're going to let it sweat until it gets nice and brown. And it's going to give us a whole new whoop. That's me mashing up the people them kitchen on my borrow. That's gonna give you a whole new when you let it really sit and brown, it's gonna give you a nice flavor, and you know that's what I'm all about. I'm building amazing flavors. So we're gonna let that sit and let it brown. Let's let it sit and brown really nice. Now we're gonna do our lemon juice. While that's browning, I'm gonna put the bread in the oven in another few minutes. So here, I'm going to drizzle a little olive oil. You don't need too much, just drizzle a little. And I'm going to put a pinch of salt. I like when it's nice and salty, so I'm going to put another little pinch. And then we're going to do 3 small lemon. I don't know, I might add more. Let's see what we're going to get from this. Oh, that one is nice and juicy. You see how easy this is, guys? Very easy. You can add a tomato to it. You could add cucumbers to it. But today I'm not adding anything. We're going to have it nice and green because I need all that green goodness. Ooh, lot of juice. I'm telling you, this cake is, man. I play with my nose. I play with my nose. If you're just joining, I want to welcome you to Suel's Kitchen. And if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm going to ask you please to do so. Babe, in another 2 minutes, I'm going to let you come and show the onion, how it's coming, but not yet. I'm going to wash my hand because I'm going to need in the lemon into the, I'm going to kind of massage it in. So here, so we have the salt, we have the olive oil. I'm just gonna squeeze it. Just really squeeze it. And if you don't have lemon and you want to do this, you could use a little apple cider vinegar. It's not really the best, but if you could do that. The lemon is the best because the lemon is healthy and it's fresh. But you could also do that. Alright guys, you see how much kale we just had? Look at this. Once I start getting the lemon coated with all the lemon juice, just get everything covered with lemon juice and just squeeze it. And then we're going to just let it to sit, and it's going to come nice and soft by the time we're ready to heat it. So, you want tomato in there? So I'm not going to add any tomato today. You could add tomatoes if you want. You could add a little cucumber if you want, but I'm not going to add anything. I just want it nice and green. So there we are. So that's done. Alright guys. So I'm going to turn the rice all the way down. Soon put it in. 2 more minutes. Alright, come. So look at this guys, this is what we want with the onion. You see how it starts to get brown? That's what we want, because when it does that, it builds a whole new flavor over here. I'm gonna let it stay for another 2 minutes. I want it all to be nice and brown. You see all that char? That's what we want. So I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit more. Alright, we're gonna pull our bread in. Alright, we're going to let bread stay. What time is it? We're going to take out the bread 55. And then slice it up.
5 minutes?
Yeah. Because the oven is really ready. Because it's been on for a while. Alright. So to this now, this is what I'm going to do. Can't walk it away. Alright, we need it nice and spicy, so we're gonna put a whole pepper. Remember guys, let it get nice and brown. Nice dull. Pepper, pepper, pepper. We're building. Turn the stove down a little. I'm gonna put a little bit more higher. Alright, to this I'm going to add some coriander, about a teaspoon.
In the house. Good evening, family.
Good evening. Big up yourself.
Sean.
Hey. And we're going to add 5 spice, a little 5 spice. It's just couple different Indian spice blend together. I'm going to add some coriander. Cumin. I'm gonna add some turmeric.
Hyacinth at the box watching.
Who?
Hyacinth at the box.
Oh, hi Hyacinth. Long time no see. Welcome. Alright. Who? I'm getting a complaint. Somebody said they called you. And then I hear from you. Alright, we're going to add 1 can of coconut milk. And then we're going to stir. And we're going to let this cook My husband is here saying, craving. So guys, we're gonna leave this and let it cook for about 5 minutes because we want the kale to be nicely cooked and tender. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some more coconut milk, just a little bit more. It smells so good, guys. Turn back the stove up. I'm just adding another half cup. And then I'm gonna add some ginger. I'm gonna dice the ginger while this cooks a little bit. Wait, I didn't add the salt. We're gonna add some salt. There it is. All right, let me dice some ginger, and I have some garlic. I forget that. I want them to put at different time because different times give you a different flavor.
Gawain Barrett.
Welcome, Gawain. Welcome. My kitchen is hot. And please remind me of the bread in the oven. Don't let the bread burn, please.
55 already.
Alright, we're just gonna add some garlic.
Go and see what is cooking.
Okay, so we are making today a kale tofu curry with some rice, basmati rice, with carrots and peas. We have a pineapple upside down cake. We have a flatbread. Can't be Indian without flatbread. And we have a kale salad. And that's it. We're going to put the ginger. The ginger helps with digestion. It helps with flavoring. And the ginger just makes the curry taste amazing. Always remember to do ginger, especially when you're doing your beans. Ginger is always good. Fresh ginger is always best. I do have powdered ginger, but there are just certain things that needs fresh ginger. So guys, remember what I just did. I did the one red onion and I had it on for a while and let it get nice and brown. Then I had all the spices with the kale that I put through the food processor. And then I had some coconut milk and some salt. And now I'm doing the ginger nice and fine. And if you can't do it nice and fine like this, and just do it how you can do it. And if you want to just beat it and put it in and take it out at the end, that's fine. Do what you can do. You don't have to be perfect.
Go and see yummy.
Yep. Thank you. Guys, this thing is just smell too good. The rice is cooked. Ooh, and the bread is looking good. Oh, it smells. Listen, I eat too much. I think I'm gonna taste this. Alright, to this, guys, I'm gonna add the chickpeas. You wanna come over? To this, we're gonna add the chickpea. I was gonna do that, but I'm not gonna. Alright guys, it's spicy but not as spicy. We're gonna add a little, this is not open, a little cayenne pepper. You know what, just let me add a little black pepper. I don't want it too spicy. Alright guys, we just had we're gonna let that cook for a little bit. While I clean off the table, let the chickpeas cook a little bit. My kitchen is a mess, sorry. You think this one ready? Mm-hmm. Alright guys, let's clean off the counter. I'm gonna get something to put that in. And I'm gonna get the plate for the rest of stuff. Guys, welcome. If you're just joining, I welcome welcome you to Sewell's Kitchen. And if you have never watched us before and it's your first time, I want to encourage you to go over and subscribe to my YouTube channel and share. And if you want to know what we're cooking, we are making, I'm looking for my brush to brush my bread with some butter. Every time I come on the camera, everything in my kitchen, they're lost. But that's alright. I'm gonna improvise with a spoon. Watch me and the devil. So as I was saying, so today on today's menu we have a pineapple upside down cake. We have a kale salad. We just did a kale salad. We have rice that is cooked. In the oven I have bread that we're gonna take out very soon. And on the stove we're making a curry. And to this now I'm gonna add my tofu. Don't mind the mess, I'm sorry. Alright, then now the secret ingredients that I'm gonna add. So it's coconut. So to this now I'm gonna add a coconut yogurt. 1 coconut yogurt. You could use regular Greek yogurt, but I'm using a coconut yogurt because, you know, we try not to do the dairy product. But if you want to do, and if you want to use regular milk, that's fine. Turn the stove down. Oh, woo, woo. This is what you call food. Can you guys see this? You want to get it real good? You see that, guys? Nice. Smells so good. We're gonna let it sit. Just let the tofu absorb the flavor. I'm gonna taste it.
Then you said that looks amazing.
Guys, the food is just too good. Too good, too good, too good. So we're gonna let that simmer for a little bit too, because you know the tofu takes on the flavor of the sauce, because the tofu by itself doesn't really have any flavor. So we're just gonna let it sit for a little bit. I'm gonna dish some rice out, bring it over. I'm gonna get something to turn this out on. Hopefully it's ready. And I'm just gonna get a regular plate, nothing fancy. And I hope I don't create a mess. So if you're just joining, I want to welcome you, and we're gonna turn over our upside down cake. Let's hope and pray it turn over and it not stick. That's when I go call me. Woo! Something is happening here. Hallelujah. Nikki, I know you love this girl. Look at that. And you know what I did? I had blueberries, so I put blueberries in the hole of the pineapple. And there you go. Nikki, I'm going to save you a piece.
Sean said, you need some dinner right now.
What Sean said? I want to flip this. What Sean said?
I need some dinner right now.
Sean, you can't come in now. Start walk. You'll reach for next week. Or next year. Oop. I want to flip this because I don't want to make it too long. Okay guys, I just want to brown the other side of my bread so it's not too white. Okay guys, so this is one side of this one. We're going to just put it at the top. the other side to get some color, and I'm gonna put this one on the bottom. Not when I break it by mistake. My bad. Alright. This thing smells so good. So good. So guys, anybody have any comments, any questions? Did you guys get the ingredients? Did everybody get it? For those that were interested, did you get it? Do I have to repeat anything? Guys, please tell a friend about the YouTube channel. I'm gonna upload today Sunday dinner on the YouTube channel. Okay, I'm gonna put this here so you could get it. I'm gonna leave this because I'm gonna put the pot. I'm not gonna dish it out. I'm just gonna put the pot there with this. And guys, you could also use spinach. If you don't have kale, you could use spinach. It smells so good, I'm telling you. It is simply amazing. So good. Alright, we're finished. I'm gonna slice my bread and stack it up for you, and we are finished. So we're just gonna heat our bread, our flat bread. It's hot, so it's, you know, when it's hot, it doesn't, you don't get a nice cut like if it wasn't hot. I'll take the other one out after, but I just want you guys to see. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm crazy. Because that thing is hot like crazy. Sorry. Did you get a shot of it?
I guess it look good, but that's not the cake I want. The Christmas cake.
You're wrong. Alright, my sister. Okay. So guys, tell me what you think. What should we have for juice? Water, right? Or some lemonade? So take a look. And guys, I thank you so much for spending your Sunday with me, your hour. I thank you. And I hope that you were inspired today by what I make. And as always, I appreciate you coming on, sharing the video, and make something. Try something and let me know how it came out. This, I'll tell you how it tastes. I should taste it for you. Let me taste it for you. Just a little I'm gonna try. Oh, I can just tell. My husband is it is good. My husband is like, hurry up so we can eat. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. And remember, subscribe to Sewell's Kitchen. Check me out on Instagram, Sewell_kitchen. And check me out on Wednesdays and Saturdays morning. I do also a worship video, so you could check me out. And we are out.